Good morning to all of my Facebook page people and the likes on there. Big thank you to you all for firstly following my page and liking my page. It's greatly appreciated. I just wanted to put a couple of videos together because I haven't done one since the first wave of the pandemic, and I've spoken to a lot of people on many topics with very similar target outcomes, and also kind of very not totally, but fairly similar issues that have impacted that goal, and it isn't just the physical. I want to talk a little bit about stress, and I'm going to do a few videos to help people along, because sometimes videos are better to understand, especially from tonality and especially from understanding a bit more on the person, the way they communicate, as opposed to just text on the page, because it might resonate better. And the reason stress is because anecdotally, I'm not going to talk from a practitioner's point of view, but I within what I do, there is a certain area or level of educational understanding we go through because this is incorporated in a physical change and in a mental change. But we're not practitioners of mental health, so I don't claim to push any views that are supported by that. I'm just talking from anecdotal, but also some of the studies of the research that we do view. So it gives you a better understanding of where I'm coming from. Every year I look to do 2 courses a year to keep my own development on the cusp of where things are, if not try to be slightly ahead. But firstly, in terms of stress, when I look at stress in terms of the technicality of it, what is stress? Now, stress or stressor is something that will basically disrupt homeostasis on a technical point. Yeah, so homeostasis is a state of equilibrium, or if you want to put it nice and easily, something that allows, or the allowance of all of our body systems to work in harmony with each other, quite simply put. So it's when you feel at ease, at normal, okay? But a stressor will produce a stress response, similar to training. You stress the muscle, you produce a response from it. And that response is designed to get you back to, or basically, not back to, but to get your attention so that you can overcome the threat and deal with the damage so you can get back to a homeostatic point, or to equilibrium. And as you know, there's many types of stress. Well, there are many factors that influence stress. But if we were to categorise them, 2 categories that would be most notorious would be physical stress and mental stress. And if you were to bullet point some of them things, you could have dozens of bullet points. But to keep it specific, physical stress, things like poor nutrition, things like smoking, things like injury or pathogens, they would be your typical type of physical stresses. But also things like mental stress, where it's much more sort of pronounced in today's society, but I don't really think we understand it how we believe we do, or maybe some of us do, but it's mainly we're more aware of it, but not totally understanding of how it can affect. But things like anxiety, poor mindset and mental skills are another big one, and that's an actual thing. Mental illness and decision fatigue, these are other things that will affect your mental stress. And the reason I'm saying this is because anecdotally, when I talk to people who are either looking to jump aboard on my programs, or I've spoken to in a site at a gym, or in a conversation about to join a gym, these always come up. The barrier to them starting, and the barriers basically even during the process of getting towards their target goal, has always become quite pronounced. It is a stress factor. It's one of those things that really becomes an issue. And I run an online fitness behaviour change program. And when you say fitness, I'm calling it Fit Pro. It encompasses nutrition, health, wellness, mindset, etc. Okay, and there's some strategies that we work on to really help get people through and over mindset issues that have big self-limiting beliefs, and they have massive impact on whether you actually achieve what you want or not. So what I do is I have several tasks that employ kind of a tool set of mindset strategies that empower positive change, so that you can eventually get to the end of the program and you can achieve weight loss. Now, the problem with most of us is we will embark on a quest or a program or a new challenge, and we just don't have the right mindset skills or even the right skills to finish and actually achieve. And these problems become worse as we get older and as we move along, because we tend to push them aside, and life is life. There's always things that are going to come up, you know, whether it's 12 weeks or 16 weeks, there's always something that's going to come up, and we just have to account for them. But it holds it back so much. It holds it back to the point that we just stop wanting to achieve because we believe we can't. And it is a belief mindset. Things in life will get in the way, and things in life will become a stress factor. And this is why I want to do a couple of videos based on stress and based on how to overcome some of the strategies, so that you can just kick on. You can just say, yeah, I can do this. You know, it's not about feeling that you're not good enough or you're not worthy enough. It's actually some skills or even skill sets that you need to lay down as foundations before you can even embark on a program or whilst you're on a program. So I'm gonna talk bits of stress this week. I'll try and put as many videos as I can on here to just help you guys out to understand that it is about you. You are worthy of, you know, getting to your target desire, but there are more than just physical objectives you have to overcome, because there's some mental kind of stressors that you need to have the skills to employ and empower yourself to be, you know, a positive change on your life. So sorry that was, you know, nearly 8 minutes, but I'll do a shorter one tomorrow. Thanks for listening, and I'll be back again with some more information on physical and mental stress with another video. Cheers guys, thank you.